about that light, huh? The sun has finally come up over the trees in the back. I've been at it here in this work from home morning for a while. And you just want to enjoy these things, right? This is going to help me make my day. Right? So find something to help you make your day. Sometimes you need these little, little tricks, right? To distract yourself from whatever it is that maybe is burdening you. I don't really have anything like that right now, which is good. Very fortunate. But wow, this will start a day in the right way. Thursday night, no volleyball for me. The game is starting here in a few minutes and I'm actually running late to choir. Woo. How's your day been? Have you made your day what you wanted your day to be? I kind of did, but kind of didn't. But it's okay. Tomorrow is another day. Somebody said that. Sounds familiar. There are a lot of things I like about driving this car. One of the things I like is that you're more connected to the experience. You're more connected to your surroundings when you're driving a convertible. For instance, just a little bit behind me there, I could hear the crickets chirping away in the undergrowth. That's just kind of cool. Even with the radio on, I could hear it actually. There's almost enough light here on this stretch of the road to light me up, but not quite enough. The moon is spectacular, the crescent moon tonight, and I'm gonna find out what other celestial body is right near it, if it's Jupiter maybe, that you can see right near the moon. Looks really cool. There it is, or there they are, the moon and Jupiter. Good morning. It's another day where the sunlight hitting me here and the porch is, well, it's good, I think. I'm having fun. Actually, I've taken like 147 selfies just because the light's fun, and I'm gonna delete all of them, but I kind of need a new profile picture in a couple of spots, and hey, right, sure. Oh man, you're seeing a whole bunch of the mess that's in here now. All right, it's messy. I'm gonna say, have a great day. Make your day what you want your day to be. We're rolling into the weekend here. At least I am, so get some fun stuff done. Well, good morning. I have my trusty Swiss Army knife. And we're gonna see what's inside this package I ordered. I know what's in it. Wow, they did this so hastily that the adhesive from the closing this thing was inside there. Huh. All right, people, I have now a lavalier mic to improve the quality of my sound when I'm shooting these videos, and I also bought an adapter so that I can use this lavalier mic with its TRRS, the 3-ring, multiple ring thing, input into my cameras, which accept the TRS, that style. So, yay, Amazon. It Took a day to get here, although I was working from home all day yesterday, and it arrived approximately 6 minutes after I left the house yesterday evening. It was pretty funny for me. All right, let's make some videos. All right, unboxing videos are, I think, one of the silliest things on YouTube, but we see them all the time. Oh, I ripped it. Didn't mean to rip it. Nice little pouch. Again, as anybody who's ever gone on Amazon has seen, that this is what you get. So that is kind of cool, actually. It does come with an adapter so that you can use it in a full 1/4 inch size jack. That's pretty unusual. You'll see there's the clip and the windscreen is in there. And that's it. That's the whole thing, man. There's the microphone. There's the plug. And then it's got a little battery phantom power that you need to use with the cameras, because the cameras don't supply the power, but smartphones do. So this will just draw off of my iPhone when I'm using it. All right, this is a silly thing to unbox, but there it is. This you didn't rip this one. That's it. Right, so type of plug that a camera mic input receives, and this one would go into an old iPhone, the old iPhone headphones. Also have the 3 rings. See? Right, so this would work with this iPhone 6S, but it doesn't work. I actually do have one additional unboxing, so I need this to use it with the phone. So there's that. Oh, so nicely glued and attached and closed up in there, right?
Wow, this is serious, man. Oops.
That's all there is to that. And their new, not so plastic packaging. All right, so here I am talking. Let's just do this. It's a huge cable. Look at it. It's actually 20 feet of cable. That's one of the reasons this thing comes recommended. All right, now I'm talking into the microphone that was that you were just looking at. How does it sound? I don't know. All right, later, y'all. Well, it definitely sounded better with that in it. I listened to the video. Let's get these last couple things going here. There's the battery that I need to put in it if I want to use it with my camera. I don't even need to put it in just yet. Oh, look at the tiny, look at the cute little Ziploc. Aww. Now I will be careful with this thing, because one complaint that people have made about these on Amazon is that these clips break pretty easily. Alright, and I'm not going outside, but I think the windscreen is just a smart thing to just leave on there. Keep dirt out of the mic. yada, yada, yada. All right, well, there we go. Oh, and I also got a bonus for my shoes. I put these in my shoes, and it has actually helped my shoes from stinking so much. So there you go. There's Dave's tip for today. Don't throw these away. Put them in your shoes. Not while you're wearing them, of course. When you're not wearing your shoes. At the end of the day, put them in your shoes. All right, stuff. I like stuff. How's that for a lay flat? Saturday morning, I've got some great light here. Well, I hope this is going to at least improve the video or audio quality. Dummy. Audio quality of the videos, and I don't have to talk so loud. I got my morning voice on right now as it is anyway. You know what time it is? It's time for me to say, go out and make your day. That's what I'm going to do Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. Now I have to flatten and recycle all this mess. Holy mackerel. I hate packaging. Ugh. And of course, we gotta, separate the plastic from the paper. Ugh. First world problems. One thing that I'm doing this morning, and here's a little bit of dad advice for you too. Vacuum cleaner maintenance. This came off pretty easily, just, 6 screws or so. Yep, it even tells you what to do. Pretty simple thing. My wife and my daughter have lovely, long, brunette hair, but it doesn't always stay in their heads, and I'm sorry if this is grossing anybody out, but this is just a part of life, people. The stuff gets wrapped around the beater here, and every now and again you gotta deal with it. You can't just throw these things away, although we feel like everything is disposable, but this is actually a simple thing to do. It takes a little bit of time, but I've got, again, my trusty Swiss Army knife, and I'm just cutting the hair and getting it out of there, because I need this thing to work. Not the most fun way to spend some time on a Saturday morning, but it is what it is. I should tell you that this thing does want to come out, and it's absolutely keyed on here. It's got the slots so that it fits in there just one way. You probably want to keep it in there. I mean, it'll come out. It's just if you take it out, then you have to deal with the belt and putting the belt back on. Not a big deal, but I just think it's easier to keep it in there. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of gross. But look, I can see the beater again. Yes. It's nearly the end of Saturday. Great light tonight, great sunset light. Spending some time with family this evening, so that's a good thing. Not a lot of video being shot, which is okay. The daily thing turned into a daily grind pretty quickly for me. But I'm not stopping. Just, if this is in fact the last bit of video I shoot, I wanted to include this sunlight. Oh my gosh, sunset's great. If you like the video, like the video. If you'd like to subscribe, I would appreciate that very much. Go ahead and subscribe. And as always, if you'd like to be notified about future videos, ring that bell. All right. Hope you made your day what you wanted your day to be. Note to self, I have to check the power steering pump on this car. It's making a noise when I start it up in the morning. Good morning. It's Sunday. I am in the car. I'm headed to church. I am not using my new piece of tech because I'm just in the car That would actually be kind of a pain. Oh, can you hear that? Yeah, remind me. Would you remind me to check that when I get home? All right, let's go make this day. I anticipate a fairly lazy Sunday. Church, then not going to the in-laws for the traditional morning pancake thing because they're heading south to Florida. They are snowbirds these days. And they're doing that on Wednesday, so Grandma doesn't want to get the kitchen dirty, which I totally understand and respect. So they'll probably buy us brunch at Bob Evans. I should not eat Bob Evans. I have put on weight over the past 10 days. I'm back up to a weight that I'm not comfortable with. Although I managed to eat pretty well yesterday and lost a couple, and then, you know, it's the constant fluctuation. I want to talk about that someday in a little bit more detail. Maybe that'll be like Dave's Weight Loss Journey Part 2, the sequel. All right, make your day, enjoy it. It's kind of cloudy here where I am, little bit of sprinkles. I'm hoping that we get a lot of rain because we haven't had any rain at all in like 3 weeks. We're in kind of drought here in like many parts of the Midwest here, southwestern Ohio. We need the rain. So if I don't get to do leaves, oh darn, and have to sit inside and take a nap while football games are playing, oh darn, and then go play sand volleyball later, that will be a fine day with me. There'll be projects. I mean, there's always laundry. Before I forget, we're making some chili here in the light here. So there's ground beef and there's onions and there's half of a red pepper and a yellow pepper and an orange pepper and diced tomatoes and Bush's beans. This is not sponsored. And we're going to throw some corn in there and some rotel and whatever else. So I'm going to dump that out. But then I'm going to turn around and put water in it with some chili spices. It's too much corn flavoring. We just want it for the fiber. I used the wrong pot. I mean, look how full this thing is. Yeah. I totally just dumped it from this pot into that pot. I'm making a mess because I'm trying to film. Pretty clean. All right. Another can of diced tomatoes, chili flavoring, water. We'll be good to go. Rinsed all of my cans out into the old pot to take advantage of, or not lose what flavor might have been left in there. We'll dump this in. It almost came out, doesn't it? And then that's going to go into there. Oh, bad one, Dave. I'll just put it away and pretend like we got it right from the start. I do have this lovely jalapeno that's been sitting around for a while, so I'm gonna basically just split it in half and throw it in there for flavor. You're also absolutely going to bring this to a boil. Got it all the way up on high. I'm gonna bring this to a boil. And then, dad tip, if we don't eat this today, which we probably will, but if we don't, it's gonna be better tomorrow anyway. So if you are watching this, I would suggest that you always make the chili a day before you actually want to eat it, because it gives the flavors a chance to do their thing. Put it in the fridge, and then you skim the fat off tomorrow, and then heat it all up. It'll be better that way, but we'll probably eat it today. I mentioned that these cans are absolutely going into recycling, so that's why I rinse them, but there's always still just that little bit of goodness in them. And if I'm going to add liquid, and I need to with the spices, to that, why not use all that goodness instead of throwing it all down the drain? On David's story, once I had a can, the can opener didn't work well, and it had left a spot there connected. This one's good, but it also left a spot on this side connected.
So I thought, well, I'll just push on one half of it and it'll act like a hinge and it'll, it'll flip this way. And as I'm doing it, I'm like, this is stupid. You're going to get cut. And it pushed and I sliced the living daylights out of my thumb. I probably still have a scar if I can find it. Still have a scar in my, there it is right there. That scar right there. Stupid. Don't be Dave. Don't be stupid. I'm also going to mention that when you're cooking like this, my suggestion is clean up as you go, which I've been doing. And just clean up, because then it's done. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. Don't wait to do it. I know I spent all this time prepping food. This was easy. I was just opening cans for the most part. Clean up right away. I feel obligated to mention, if you have good knives, wash them by hand, always. Never put them in the dishwasher. This needs to go in the dishwasher, because as much as I scrub it with Dawn, not sponsored, it's not going to get everything out of it, so you always want to throw that in the dishwasher.